on, I got the scene.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to a new vlog. My name is Itu Makatini if you're seeing me for the very first time, and this is my daughter Masitole. And today is a Saturday morning, so relaxed. Decided not to go home, so we're going to spend the Saturday together. And before that, I just thought, I think the reading bug has bit me because everybody that I see in G is reading a book. I had taken some time off from reading because I was chowing course and course was chowing me. So I had to just sacrifice and stop reading and continue with the course. So yeah, I chowed course. Story for another day. But yeah, Crazy Faith. I've been reading this book and I thought, I need to start over. But when I see that I still remember almost everything that was there, I even have notes on it. And then I got to this page where it says, Promise is greater than pain. Imagine to me for the moment that you are renting a nice house in the suburbs of your hometown where your favorite uncle and cousin lives across the street, your parents lives 3 blocks away, your grandparents stays around the corner. One beautiful spring morning you discover your landlady has taken notice to your door. It politely informs you that they will be ending the lease in 30 days, but good news is she has another property already set up for you. She has even agreed to take care of all the moving expenses. It's the least that she could do. All you are responsible for is packing up your family and your belongings. The only problem is the note does not tell you the new address. What would you do? In Genesis 12, this guy named Abraham faces a similar situation. God tells him, leave your native country, tell your relatives and your father's family to go to the land that I will show you. That is verse 1. God has not shown him the land yet, but he still wants Abraham to go in faith. He doesn't tell Abraham the name of the country, much less give him an address. Abraham trusts the Lord and all, but this is quite a step of faith. Go to the land that I will show you. The Lord is calling Abraham away from his crusty comfort zone into an unknown so that he can unlock the greatness inside Abraham. No one has ever become great by staying comfortable. Abraham, you might have to walk away from that town where you grew up. If you are an introvert, it might be time to speak up. If you are the life of the party, it might be time to shut up. You might have to let go of the corporate position with all the great benefits. You may have all sell or give away some material possessions. You might even have to say goodbye to some people who were at some point your best friends. Stepping out in faith will make you leave what's familiar for what's uncomfortable. It will force you to be vulnerable and learn to rely on God as your provider instead of leaning on your own strength and resources. But let this be an encouragement to you. The pain of faith is real, but it never outweighs the promises of faith. God's promises are always greater than the pain. If you keep reading Abraham's story, you will see that the very next thing God says after instructing him to leave his place of comfort to a promise to place his socks off. I will not continue, but this is from Crazy Faith. I'll also put it on my thumbnail. This has some message to me. I had crazy faith when I left home. I had no plan when I left home, but with my crazy faith, I am here. My faith was almost dead, and I took this book and I read it again and remembered why I moved. So I need to have crazy faith again to sustain me and to go forward. Yeah, as I've shared that little glimpse of the story, you can imagine how interesting the rest of the book is. You can just get it, I think, from any bookstore that have it. I got it 3 years back, and it's always a referral where I just get to inspire myself, remind myself, and I keep that faith alive. Yeah, guys, this is how our morning starts, and yeah, my baby's favorite. Don't argue with her. Don't argue. You can have anything, but when she wants bread, she means she wants a garlic special with cheese, and it's toasted and cut it into 4 slices. That's what she likes, and that's her favorite, and we've gotten used to it. That's the staple of the house. We have to have this in order for us to be happy. And of course, as her mom, I'd like to have something different. And this morning, I was just craving simple eggs and white bread with some juice, nothing much. And here we are preparing it. While doing that, let me just ask, do you also, mummies, do you also prepare something different from what your child wants and what you want, or they will have what you are having? Comment down below. Just tell me how you prefer a peaceful morning. Because sometimes when we choose war, we will say you'll eat what I'm eating and not listen to what they want.
Mom, I needed to know.
Sometimes you wonder, how did my mom do it? How did she force me to have something that I don't want to have, and I end up loving it and enjoying it? And with these toddlers want to have what they want, and sometimes when you make them what you want, it ends up being dry there and they will ignore it. And guys, is there such thing as gentle parenting at some point? Because wow, I am having it hard with gentle parenting, but sometimes I just try and zone out and ignore everything that she does and just allow her to be, because sometimes I just want some peace, and it is so hard. It's so hard to have some type of peace and letting somebody do what they want, which is not the correct thing, especially when you were raised by a very strict parent who just wanted things accordingly, and now you also want your child to have that. Will I ever instill that thing in her? But I think maybe I'm being hard on her and myself. We still got more years. I mean, she's 4 years now. Yeah, guys, I'm still here, and I'm just looking back. It's 6 months since I left home, and it has been a roller coaster ride. You know, there are times where you just feel, yeah, I wish I could go back home. I know at home I wouldn't experience such and such, but I then revert back and think, what was the reason of leaving home? You know, when a bird leaves the nest, their mom's nest, they're never gonna fly back to that same nest. So I can't be leaving or cutting the cord and then saying, hey mommy, put back the umbilical cord, I'm coming back. It's my turn to grow and nurture my baby, also groom her so that one day she will also have that courage, that confidence, that self-esteem, that bravery to also leave home and start her own home. Guys, if you've moved away from home, how has it been? Please comment down below. Just tell me how many years maybe you've lived home and how is it going, and is there a time where you just feel like, yo, I want to go home, I want to go back to mommy, you know, I just can't do this anymore. I really enjoy slow mornings. I hardly have such mornings. All my mornings are rush, and I tend to forget this and that. And almost all the time, I'm going home. And you know, when you're at home, you can't sleep till the sun comes out. You need to then wake up early, or maybe you've got places to go to. But this weekend, I told myself that, you know what, you're going to relax, you're going to have a slow morning, you're not going to rush to anywhere, so you can just take care of yourself, you know, and just don't rush, don't think too much, just relax, bond with your child and have this moment. Ask me how many children do I still want? 0. And ask me 10 years ago how many kids I wanted. 15 years ago I wanted 10 kids, and one kid overwhelmed because it feels like 10 children. And I enjoy this journey that I'm in, the motherhood. I really sometimes it gets too much, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful. You know, when she's sleeping and you just kiss her, you know, when you dress her up and hold those small fingers. I really enjoy being a mom. I think I was meant to be a mom. And I do take my time to be a mom. And sometimes mom guilt does hit me when I don't spend much time with my baby, or when I have too many things to do, or when I'm maybe overwhelmed and can't give her that attention that she needs. But above all, motherhood is the best hood. And I hope you're still enjoying the vlog. If you haven't liked, please do. If you haven't commented, please do show some love. And if you haven't subscribed, like Kanjani, you've watched this long and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and join the family and just have fun with us. But today is just about morning routine, what I do in a day on a Saturday when I don't have much to do. Trust me, guys, I cannot vlog on during the week. It's a messy Monday. It's a messy week. It's a messy morning. I mean to say, it's a messy morning. We are fighting. She doesn't want to wear this. She wants to wear that. And I don't get a chance to maybe do my face or anything. Like, it gets so messy. So I don't think anytime soon I'll record our weekly morning routines, because there's no routine at all as yet. But as she grows, maybe we'll instill it and we'll vlog that. But for now, weekends we can have the routines and just show you how we bond together, how we do things together.